any livestock enterprise, feeds make up about 80% of all inputs that go into production of especially milk. And in the recent times, we've seen the cost of feeds rise by more than 45 to 50%, and that has also driven our expenses to rise by that percent. All in the same time, the price of milk has not gone up, so farmers are bearing the high cost of feeds. This has seen us reduce our stock by almost 50%. We've reduced our production, and as farmers, we would like to petition the government to consider vacation of the cabinet memo that was put into effect in 2012, banning the importation of GM raw materials. We would like to petition the government to consider opening the doors for millers to import GM raw materials, specifically soya and maize, because for us to make a significant difference in the cost of feeds, we need to buy raw materials at a low cost. And globally, the only materials that are available are GM materials. So I'd like to petition the government so that we can be able to save this industry that we as farmers depend on. And not only us, but also the people we employ, the feed millers who sell us feed. Even I can go as down as the boda person who might bring one bag of feed to that farmer who has 1 or 2 cows. So this feed livestock industry affects a lot of people. It has a lot of stakeholders that truly depend on it. And also, in terms of food security for our country, this is the time where we should be scaling up our production of feed, not scaling down, because our population is growing. For example, the Kenya Dairy Board reported that right now, the per capita consumption of milk is about 125 liters. In about 10 years, in less than a decade, the per capita consumption will be about 220 liters. If dairy farmers continue to close their farms, where will this milk come from? And don't forget, just because Kenyans are not producing milk does not mean that we will not have that need. So other neighboring countries like Rwanda, who have now allowed GM raw materials to come into their country, will be selling to our market. That means that other farmers from other countries will benefit from the Kenyan market instead of our own farmers.